Hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. Good to see you, Peter. Welcome. Good to see you. I actually was gonna get started earlier, but sorry, I was on a phone call and I just couldn't get off. Finally got off. So, finally I'm on. So you did squeeze the day. It is good to know. As you're joining me live, let me know you are here. Drop some thoughts, hellos, how are you, loves and hearts and all kinds of stuff. So I know you're here. Got a great message for you tonight. So, a duplicatable business. You've heard that before, right? Well, I'm here to tell you why you do not want a business that duplicates. Let me tell you something. You do not, let me repeat this. You do not want a business that duplicates. And you may think right now, are you out of your mind? You want a business that duplicates. Well, I'm gonna stick around till the end. I may have some good stuff to kind of maybe have you think differently. How about that? All right. So let's talk about why you don't want a duplicatable anything, right? First of all, when you duplicate something, you're basically, what are you doing? You're cloning it, right? You're just adding another one of the same thing, right? You're adding another one of the same thing. You're adding another one of the same thing. That's duplication. Let's say if I wanted to duplicate myself, some of you would think one of Sean is enough. We don't need like duplication. But if I were able to clone myself or duplicate myself, if you would, it would just be another person like me, right? Another Sean, right? So let's say if a store wants to duplicate, what do? They just open up what? Another store. Hey Jerry, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So they open up another store. That's duplication, right? Well, duplication is not really the best way to profit. And I'm going to prove it to you. One problem with duplication is that it's kind of hard to duplicate. Especially, let's say, for example, if you're direct sales, network marketing, or some kind of a team building platform. Okay. If you're in that kind of an atmosphere, then it's kind of hard for you to duplicate because there's just one of you. If you really truly believe the fact that you were just one, that you were made, you are just you, there's no other one like you, then automatically that rules out the whole duplication thing. But let's say you kind of go float with it, if you would. Team Money, what's up? So if you go with it, if you would, then at the end, sometime down the road, you're going to duplicate yourself, right? You want to duplicate yourself. And how difficult is that to duplicate yourself? Some of you are parents. Jenny, how are you? Some of you are parents. You're having a tough time having your kid do maybe half of the stuff you do, or just think of you half the way, or think like you just half of the times, let alone duplicate and be exactly like you. Do exactly what you do. Say exactly what you say. Act as you exactly act. How possible is that? Like in real life. You can't do that with a child. You can't do that with a spouse. You can't do that with a neighbor, a friend, a coworker. You can't even do that with yourself. You're going to have a tough time duplicating. And what happens is that I'm going to share with you one of the main reasons why people fail in network marketing direct sales is this whole notion of that they want to do duplication. They want to duplicate. Now, like I said, when you duplicate, you're just adding another one just like it, right? So I'm gonna share another thought with you. Let's say if I asked you what's 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2 would equal, not everyone has the same motivation. As long as you stay true to who you are, it's not possible. It's possible in business. So we got all kinds of thoughts. Okay, that's cool, actually. So the reason why you don't want a duplication business, if duplicatable business, if you would, is this is the reason why. What if I were to ask you what's 2 plus 2? And you would say it's 4, right? And if I asked you what's 2 times 2, you would say, well, it's 4. Well, in this example, duplication and multiplication work the same. But what if I were to say, what's 2 plus 4? You would tell me it's 6. Then what's 2 times 4? That's 8. It's a different number, if you would, right? Now, what if I said 2 plus 10? That would be 12. And 2 times 10 is 20. So the best way to build your business is not by duplication, is by multiplication. In fact, in the good book, in the Bible, the word duplicate or duplication is not even in the Bible. I'll challenge you, go find it. The words duplicate and duplication are not even in the Bible. Multiply and multiplication are used 118 times in the Bible. 118 times it's asked you to multiply. It's never asked you one time to go out there and take your talents and duplicate them. Never. I'm a beginner, okay? I'm just a scholar, but if you know of a verse in the Bible that says go duplicate, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. It says multiply. It says this guy took these many talents and he multiplied them. It doesn't say he went out and duplicated them. So the point is, in order for you to have a successful network marketing business, one of the things that you really should consider and really promote within your team is that, listen, I can't duplicate myself. It's impossible. You can't duplicate yourself. That's impossible. But what you can do, you can multiply the number of people in the team so that in turn, that growth is what you're going after. See, if you take a business and I duplicate it, what I'm doing is I'm taking the cost and doubling the cost and taking the profits and digging into both sides of the profit, because now I have more cost. But if I were to multiply it, then the cost is not to me anymore. The cost is not to me anymore. Everyone, it's got their own cost. And it's a little bit of cost comparison to everybody. See, it's not 2 stores anymore. So the point is, if you're starting a team and you tell people that go find people like you, it's like, first of all, maybe they don't want to, like I wouldn't want to find, maybe they don't want somebody like them. Or two is that I don't know anybody else like that. But they could go look for people who want to spread the love or grow the business or share the opportunity or help people out, help the person you used to be. That kind of exposure is out there. But when you start talking about go duplicate, and here's the thing, here's the other thing you want to consider. The thing is this: people cannot be duplicated. I don't care if you even clone a person. Even if you clone a person, you cannot clone the personality 100%. You can't. Even if you clone a person, you can't clone the personality, right? So you can't duplicate people. But what can be duplicated are systems. That's how franchises work. They have a system that they plug into the same platform. It's the same system. People come in, join the system, and use that system to grow and build. And that's successful. They don't look to duplicate or recreate. They're just using the system and multiplying, right? So I think that's a major. I was actually, I came about this today, and I'm thinking to myself, that's kind of an issue, because you would think you want to duplicate, right? But then you don't. Duplication doesn't get you anywhere. It's the multiplication when it just gets out of hand. I'll give you another example, and I'll end with this. You may have heard this, you may have not, but they ask you, hey, would you take $1 million today, cash, or would you take a penny, but you got to wait 30 days for the penny to double every day? Which one would you take? Throw it in the comments. Don't ruin the ending if you know the story. Just tell the duplicating the system. Yes. So $1 million today, cash, or the penny, but you got to wait 30 days. It doubles every day. Well, T-Money picks the penny because he likes to wait for things. And Jenny picks the penny. I'm pretty sure Peter will pick the penny too, because these folks know the story. But here's what happens. On day 10, you're at about, and I hope I'm right about this, you're about $10.20 some cents. Day 10, 10 days have gone. 1/3 of the whole month is gone, and you're at about $10. $10.20, I think 3 or 24 cents. Day 20, now 2/3 have gone by. Day 20, you are actually at a little over 10,000 and a half. You're probably getting nervous right about now. You got 10 days left, and your friend over here walked away with $1 million, just kind of doing this in front of you, right? You're day 20 and right about 10 and a half, 10.7, I think it is, $1,000. But by day 30, it's actually almost $11 million. It's 10 million and some change. It's almost 11 million, right? So what happens is that it didn't duplicate. It didn't go one penny plus 1 penny plus 1 penny plus 1 penny, because then you would have what? Not 11 million. But when you take the penny and double it, which means you multiply it by itself, that's when you're getting the maximum results. So duplication doesn't give you the results you're after. Go after multiplication, share the system, and have people plug into the system, and that's what multiplies. Hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate, yes, this is a good one and popular one in our industry profession. So I'm not surprised. So with that, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple people, share it on your wall, And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.